Just like in WS Federation, where we have single sign out, there is a single logout in SAML 2. But it works slightly different. When it works, the user is also logged out from all relying parties. Most of the time, this is not what a user wants, so be careful when you offer this option. First, we will take a look at the single logout in a pure SAML environment, which is not what we have in the demo, but just to explain how it works. A user hits a sign out button. The logout request is sent with a redirect or a post binding to the first issuer. The white issuer sends a logout with a redirect to the real IDP, which will redirect to app3, and the logout response comes back with a redirect. Going up was the same as in WS Federation, but in SAML we actually have a protocol message coming back to the one who requested the sign out. Of course, this is where the session cookies are cleared too. Because the IDP has done its cleanup, it sends a response back to the requester. And our white issuer gives app1 a chance to do its cleanup. And as a last message, we see the logout response to app2, where the single logout was started. Our demo, however, was a mixed environment. The protocol between the ADFS server is now SAML, but the protocol with our WIF application is still WS Federation. Again, the user hits a button on application 2, which results in a redirect to the green issuer. There, a new redirect, but now with a SAML logout request, goes to the orange IDP, which will clean up applications below it and send the logout response back to green. Green will send the usual response page that initiates the cleanup avalanche through iframes with sign out cleanup. Summarized, SAML does a real request response exchange, and WS Federation goes up with one message and comes down in an avalanche of cleanup message. In W Federation there is no confirmation response. So let's take a look at our logout trace. Here I hit the button, which results in a redirect to the orange ADFS server, which will do another redirect, and that is over here with a SAML request, and that is of course supposed to be the logout request. Now that is a redirect binding, so there is a signature on it, and let's go until the signature. So it's a bit find, where is it? Here's the signature. So this is the signature, and this is the real request. Control C. And now we are going to get the best of Fiddler, because tada! Here is our logout request. Copy it. Let's go to sign out request. Open with Notepad. Paste in there. Save. That was one. Let's immediately do the other one too. So this was the request, and here goes in the request, and there's a 302 redirect with a response. And again we have to go back until we find the signature. That was the algorithm, and shortly it will be there, we hope. It's always an interesting question, what goes faster, from the start or from the end? This is a very small one, so probably it's from the start, but here we are. Signature out, Control C. Again, our best friend, the decoder. There is the response, Control C. Let's save this as an XML file too. And there we go. Save. So now we have saved our request and response. The sign out request first. And allow this very dangerous content. Okay, logout request. Where it's supposed to go, to our partner. This is our, and this is the user that will be logged out and the session index, so that the IDP really knows which session it has to kill. Next one is the response. Again, allow the dangerous content. Logout response. Destination where it goes. And this was the partner that did it. And the status is success, so the sign out was successful. Then we close the decoder. In comes the response at the partner. And now it's funny because all the cookies have been cleared. And now it can issue the same sign out to itself that it did in the past. And that will start the avalanche, with in the end going a cleanup to with demo 1.